Your yard mean? It means looking at the space around your home a little differently. In Iowa, we know good soil when we see it. We see cornfields, gardens, barns, chickens, tomatoes on the vine, squash in the dirt, and sunflowers reaching for the sky. But too often, right beside our homes, we treat our own yards like they're only supposed to do one thing: look perfect. We mow, spray, water, fertilize, and spend money chasing a green carpet we can't eat. Meanwhile, in the United States, roughly 30 to 40% of the food supply goes uneaten, and households keep paying more for groceries that often travel a long way before they ever reach the kitchen. Farm Your Yard is a simple idea with a powerful shift behind it. Turn part of that lawn into something useful, beautiful, and alive. It does not mean you need acres of land. It can start with a raised bed, a row of tomatoes, a few herbs by the door, a patch of pollinator flowers, or a small backyard garden that feeds your family and your community. It means replacing some chemicals with compost, replacing wasted space with fresh food, and replacing the pressure of a perfect lawn with the pride of growing something real. In Iowa, this idea fits who we already are. We understand seasons. We understand work. We understand that food does not just appear on a shelf. Farm Your Yard brings that connection home. It is about fresh vegetables, healthier soil, less waste, fewer unnecessary inputs, and more neighbors remembering that a yard can be more than decoration. A yard can be a small farm, a teaching space, a food source, a habitat, a place where kids pull carrots from the ground and understand dinner differently. Farm Your Yard means using what you have, growing what you can, and proving that even one Iowa yard can make a difference.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning. We're on Flat Acres again today. Got all of the um, cultivating on this particular lot done on map 5 or on field 5. Got that all done. Now I'm just getting the stones removed, which just like the cultivating, it doesn't do it automatically. I don't know why that is. So I have to do it by hand. We're getting that taken care of, and then we'll be able to start putting in uh, our buildings and that. It was a very productive weekend when it came to the shed to greenhouse project. Uh, most the shed itself is mostly gone now. We're just cleaning up the area that it was in, uh, realizing that the damage on the floor and inside was a lot worse than what we were seeing, which gave us the reason to tear it down. And then we get inside of it, and it's even worse inside the trail inside. So it's a lot more work to get it cleaned up. The floor was pretty much completely gone. We've got that getting cleaned up, and I will have a video out once we're done on the whole process from start to finish. It'll be one big long video for it. Uh, but for the immediate future, I'm going to, for the rest of this week at least, take some time off from the live streaming. And I doing it because playing Farming Simulator has always been fun for me, and I've always wanted to be in the streamer world and be able to stream my gameplays and everything. But I've been doing it since October, and I'm getting zero return. I'm not getting any more followers through it. I'm not getting, you know, I've gotten little response, but it's usually negative, not positive. And so I am going to take the rest of this week to redesign what I do for live streams going forward, if I'm going to live stream every day during the week, or if I'm going to save it for a couple of times a week. And instead of being you guys watching Farming Simulator, which I'm going to be honest, doing it live means you're watching all of the boring parts, like the fact that I have to go through this entire field, all like this. You all have to go with through that. You have to watch from start to finish, except when I stop streaming at 8 and then I finish the rest of it later, you come in the next time and I could be down here doing this one, which this one will allow me to do it. Very weird rock pattern though. So we've got that. 17's got some leaves, but it's also not harvested yet. But so yeah, if you guys would follow along as I get some of those rocks I have to do manually, then come down here and have to manually get all the straw. And it's just, I was doing it to get me started on streaming, and I was hoping to be able to grow uh, into more, which I really want to be able to do, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pivot and have things planned for live streams when I'm coming home, and when I'm out done working outside, I come in and have to spend time prepping for the next day's stream in Farming Simulator. So I am taking the rest of this week off. I'm going to try to come up with some new content, new new material to live stream from, and maybe Friday, just to end the week, I'll come back and be back on Farming Simulator unless I can come up with a different stream to do before then. We've gotten through the harvest, or not the harvest, the planting outside. We still have a couple more things that are going in the ground, so we're still working out there. And that's something I would have loved to have been able to do on stream. But I had everything set right here, right now, 7:30 in the morning, which I can do 7:30 in the morning. Amber can't. She works earlier than me. So I picked 7:30, 7 o'clock in the morning because that's right now the most time I have to be able to stream without interfering with everybody else in the house. So I picked Farming Simulator and play Farming Simulator for a half hour. And do all that. And I realized when I go through my stats, most of the time, the only time people are actually watching is when the chickens are on the camera. When I have the chickens pulled up and you can see them. So there's no point in me coming on in Farming Simulator and playing Farming Simulator, talking Farming Simulator when y'all want to see the chickens, and that's what it goes. I do have some big plans to build the channel, hopefully. Like I said, I wanted to start doing homestead tutorial type videos, and so that might shift me away from doing live content to pre-recorded, which I also have to figure out how to build because the long form videos that I make don't get any response, but the shorts do, and only certain ones. So having to figure out the whole algorithm thing and how things function and all that, it's not easy. And everybody is saying now go to AI, just make AI. And I don't want to do, I do use AI. The video that you should see at the beginning of my stream is an AI video. But I don't want that to be my whole stream. I don't want a stream where I just create videos through AI, pump out videos through AI, and you guys are watching AI generated content all day, and I'm just, you know, in the background watching you guys watch the videos. So keep an eye on my Facebook page, the Gavin Farm Facebook page. That is where all of my updates will be happening. And then, like I said, for the most part, um, I'm going to take this week off after today, do a stream maybe Friday. If I have something put together for Friday, I'll do that. If I don't, then it'll be on Farming Simulator. But I just, when it stops becoming fun to do and it becomes more of a, I'm always checking the numbers, always wanting to figure out why did somebody just click the dislike? Why is people not wanting to like my videos, but nobody leaves a comment, so you don't know what they don't want to see about it. Which gets very frustrating seeing just the dislike clicks, because those hurt more than they help. And at least if people are commenting negatively, it boosts engagement, and I get to see some reason as to why somebody didn't like it. Just clicking a dislike button doesn't help me at all. I have started putting together a script to do a chicken care video. And that'll be my first planned out recorded video. It probably will not be live because, simply put, some of it has to be done in one spot, some of it has to be done in another spot, and it's hard to move the equipment to get it all. We're getting this done. So that's my plan for right now. Stream with you guys today. Take a couple days to see how I want to proceed going forward. Do a stream on Friday. More than likely it'll be Farming Simulator. Unless I can get a knockdown version on my phone of the software that I use to work. in which case there won't be any start screen, there won't be any pre-roll at video. It'll just be me coming on, going live, hanging out for 30 minutes, and then that'll be the end of the day, or the end of the stream for the week. It's so hard to handle this one, but I can't even use the helper lines because they are set up. It's set up diagonally on this one for some reason, and it misses half the field. And you would have thought, with as rocky as it was showing this field, that it would be picking up more, but maybe not. I'm getting it this way. Just can't see what I'm doing unless I'm looking overhead. Move that truck out of the way. But so I've got, in the other worlds of being done, field 10 is being planted as soybeans. And so we can have 2 fields of soybeans. I'll probably get another one. 15 will probably be corn. Moving back down here, once 20 is ready to go, it'll probably end up being another cotton field. And then once I get the rest of these or cleaned up and everything, they might get resold because I don't have. It's a lot to maintain that many fields. So some of them might get sold back. After they're all ready to go. And as soon as I'm pretty sure, as soon as October comes around, 14, 17, and 23 will all be ready to harvest, as those are the current soybean plants. Yeah. So those will be ready to harvest. get them harvested, and then I might actually end up, instead of, because I have all these fields and all these fields here, so I might end up selling all of these fields back once they're plowed. Just sell them back, let them be handled by the game again while I maintain this these first two rows up here, because those are some good sized fields. So we're close enough. Let's go ahead and go hang out with the chickens. And who knows, maybe I'll change this to 24-hour chicken camera. It's gotta do its little hiccup. And there's all the chickens for the day. Doing their thing. They like to dig. All the little pits that you see are their dust bathing pits. They hang out and just dust bathe. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down and don't tell me why. I don't care. Y'all have a good week. Go out, farm yard. Bye, y'all.